es Ana Ángela Ventaño and I work at Kenyatta College.
Mi nombre es María Abundis. Soy parte de la comunidad porque yo vivo cerca, vivo a 2 bloques de aquí.
Pink Pantherz is a drive-through espresso bar where they sell coffee, like a drive-through, but you drive through and you can get lattes and whatnot. But it's very sexualized because the baristas are actually wearing a bikini, so they advertise themselves like a bikini coffee bar. I think the Pink Pantherz, what it represents to the community, it basically is telling us that we are basically like like trash. Like it's a place where anything can be dumped because we are a low-income community. A lot of us are immigrants, and so there's lots of other spaces this place could have been, but they came here, and you know, I think they chose this community because they thought that we wouldn't care that they would come here, but we showed them otherwise.
Unido, jamás será vencido. El pueblo, unido, jamás será vencido. Our community, our community, our boys, our boys.
I feel this way because, you know, I consider myself a feminist, and so I believe that all women should have opportunities to any job that they would like to take. But I feel like because there's these types of opportunities that we feel like that's the only type of job that there is available for women, that we can go and put our bodies on the line, and we're thinking about who profits from these types of businesses, like who's the owner, and then who's the type of people that go to these coffee shops. And it's mostly like men that want to not necessarily buy coffee, but look at the women, look at the bodies, and just putting again women out there as all we our worth is for our bodies, but we're worth beyond that. And so that's why I feel like there should be different types of opportunities in the community, so that when, for example, like my daughter, when she's growing up, she doesn't just see that this is the only type of job she can have. I mean, we already have like the hanky panky also, which is you know, a gentleman's club. And so if the more we see that, then that's like telling young women that that's all we can do when there's more we can do.
No me gusta por varios motivos. Uno de ellos es por la forma en que están las chicas vestidas. Y he pasado en estos momentos por ahí y no me gusta porque hay mucho chico solamente por ver a las chicas que están vestidas con poca ropa.
We first heard about the Pink Pantherz just driving through in the community. We saw it used to be a Cafina, which is another drive-through espresso bar, and we saw the sign of Pink Pantherz, and it was like this big sign, and there was a profile of a woman, like very like voluptuous women, very sexualized. And so we were like wondering what this was, and so I googled it and, you know, found what it was. And so some of the members of the San Francisco Center, so Sister Christina reached out to us and said, let's get together and go to the Board of Supervisors to share our opinions against this espresso bar. And so some of us went and we spoke in front of the Board of Supervisors, telling them what we thought about it and how we didn't want them to come here because they were still deciding if they should be brought here or not. And then when we found out that they were approved, we organized a rally to get more people to know about this, because actually a lot of people didn't know that the espresso bar was coming to the community.
Me gustó apoyar a los chicos, a mis hijos, a los demás vecinos. Lo único que no me gustó fue que hubo gente que nos agredió cuando íbamos caminando, que algunas vecinas que viven por esta calle, aquí a media cuadra, hubo unas personas que grabaron en vivo en Facebook Live a personas que venían en la marcha. Hay un video donde esas personas están gritando que se van a ir al hanky panky, y a la misma vez les estaban diciendo a las personas que venían con sus hijos que qué era lo que protestaban, que si no les daba vergüenza venir con sus hijos en una marcha que ni ellas mismas sabían para qué protestaban. Bueno, yo le contestaría lo mismo que contestó una de las personas adultas que iban aquí, que vienen aquí con ustedes a Siena. Parece que le dijo, deberías de preocuparte primero por tus hijas, porque ellas van a crecer y no creo que las quieras tener en un lugar cerca como esos.
So the results was they still came, and they're still having their business there. But as a result of letters being written and young people standing up and going to the different meetings, the Board of Supervisors meetings, and also a petition to remove or to not have them here, the owner reached out to Sister Christina, who was one of the leaders of the movement, and they made an arrangement, or they came to an agreement of like, okay, we're gonna be here, but because there's protest against it, we're going to remove some of the menu items that were sexualized, and then also the bikinis. Instead of the baristas wearing like sexy like bikini, basically lingerie, they would be covered up. So supposedly that's what he agreed to, and that was a win for the community, because it showed that the owner listened to us and he was willing to work with the community.